Welcome to Series 8, Episode 9 of Doctor Who. Let's get into it.
I know who did it. I figured it out. No.
Who did what?
They are everywhere. We've been so blind.
What now? What is going on?
You could leave all that stuff here, you know. We do have literally acres of room.
Oh, no. And he's got a little bit territorial. But still, he's all right with us doing this, which I admit's a little bit weird.
Same time you left, same place-ish.
Ish.
What's the ish?
These readings are very, ishy.
Doctor?
I feel like I'm watching Willy Wonka. Oh my god, can you imagine? They have like little children's playhouses that are the TARDIS. That would be so cute. That's what this reminds me of.
Well, I wonder what caused this. I don't think we're bigger, are we?
No?
Bristol! Doctor, we're in Bristol!
And 120 miles from where we should be.
No, not impressive. Annoying.
No.
Yeah.
This is annoying. The TARDIS never does this. This is huge. Well, not literally huge, smaller than usual, which is huge.
Excited. When can I go home?
Your house isn't going anywhere. Neither is mine until I get this figured out. Could you not just let me enjoy this moment of not knowing something?
Yeah, I mean, this is a big deal.
I need you to help me find out what's caused this.
Fine. I'll go take a look around.
It's your filth, Rixie.
Oh, come on, there's no need for this.
This is community service, not a holiday camp.
Okay.
That wasn't me, was it? Oh, that can't be good.
What's wrong now? What happened now?
Cheer up, love. Might never happen.
Have some respect. She's grieving.
Oh, sorry, love. I didn't mean nothing by it.
Where do I know him from?
I'm not really with that lot out there. I just have to do this community service thing. I just do graffiti, not anything, murder.
Thanks for the clarification.
What's happened to all these people?
You mean you don't know?
Where are you?
Exactly what I was.
Teeny tiny, though.
I'm here and I can't see. Oh.
Yes.
My God, that is so adorable. Are you in there?
Yes, I am.
Are you tiny in there?
No, I'm exactly the same size. It's merely the exterior dimensions that have changed.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
Stop laughing, this is serious.
How are you going to get out?
Well, plainly I can't. Something nearby is leeching all the external dimensions.
How?
I need you to pick up the TARDIS. I've adjusted the relative gravities.
You mean you've made it lighter?
I've managed to get a rough fix on the source of the dimensional leeching. It's roughly northwest. That way.
Please don't do that. That's just wrong.
You're going to need these.
Oh, wow. Does this mean I'm you now?
No, it does not.
Why are there sirens?
Stick this in your ear.
Ow! What just happened?
Nanotech. Just hacked your optic nerve.
Oh, great.
Anything?
Yes, I'm dizzy.
Never did tell me your name.
No time to Flatline. Come on, get rid of him.
I'm the doctor.
Don't you dare.
Dr. Oswald. You can call me Clara.
I'm Riggsy. What are you a doctor of?
Of lies.
I think I just picked the title because it makes me sound important.
My Dr. Oswald, you are hilarious. Can we get back to work, do you think?
That's some pretty cool gear you got there. Are you like a spy or something?
Uh-huh.
He was the last one to go missing. And when he disappeared, all the doors and windows were locked.
I love a good locked room mystery.
Yeah, doesn't everyone? Oh, sorry. I'm talking to somebody else who's listening in.
Missing people. Tiny TARDIS. What's the link?
The police weren't doing anything. They never do on this estate. People were thinking that no one was listening.
Clara, look, I think that we can manage on our own from now on.
Yeah, well, I think he could still be
He's
useful.
a pudding brain. Worse than that, he's a fluorescent pudding brain.
A pudding brain?
He could still be in a room.
Sorry, what?
Oh, I was just thinking out loud. It's like one of those locked room things you get in books. Do you want to go and check out another flat?
You know, I think that you're wrong about this lad. I think that he could be very useful. Vital local knowledge. Try not to scare him off.
How would I scare him off?
Maybe he's lost in the desert or something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thing here. Missing man, locked room, shrink ray.
Sorry, did you just say shrink ray?
You don't worry about that.
You know, like underneath the sofa or something.
Clara, this is the scaring off that we were talking about.
This has been interesting.
Don't blame you.
One sec. Doctor, open the doors.
I didn't mean that.
You want him to stay or not?
You really do throw your companions into the deep end, don't you?
Meet the doctor. What do you think? Tiny man idea?
Yes, it's a lovely thought, which is why I sent the Sonic to scan for that as soon as we entered.
It's bigger on the inside.
You know, I don't think that statement's ever been truer.
Yeah.
Aliens or something.
No. Well, he is. Doctor?
Is it shrinking again?
Whatever it was, it just drained a massive amount of energy from inside the TARDIS. That's the least of my problems. Just get us out of there.
This is where we run. Stick with me.
I mean, this is just embarrassing. I'm from the race that built the TARDIS. Dimensions are kind of our thing. I need more info.
MI5?
Yes, this case has got our attention.
First reported disappearance, a Mr. Heath.
I think that your shrink ray theory was wrong. They're in the walls.
What do you mean they're in the...
Do we have any suspects? No.
How did he fit that through the doors?
Apparently they're in the walls.
You and that bloke in the box. Do you do this sort of stuff a lot?
Oh, well, he's usually out of the box, but here...
What in the hell was that?
There's something in here, I think.
Yeah, that would be terrifying.
Hello?
So where is she now?
Doctor, she's gone.
What am I missing? The TARDIS should be able to detect anything in the known universe. The known universe. Clara, wait, go back. Back, that mural.
Oh, that's her. That's a body.
That is a nervous system. Scaled up and flattened. I think we've found PC Forest. The mural in the flat. It's a microscopic blow-up of human skin. They are experimenting. They are dissecting. Trying to understand us. Trying to understand...
This is horrible.
3 dimensions.
Handle.
Doctor,
Oh, shit.
flattened the handle.
Keep away from them. If they touch you, you're finished.
What happens if they touch us?
Oh.
Don't want to find out.
Yeah.
They can't jump, can they?
Could they go down that chain, though? Is that Danny? No, it's not the time.
You!
Got out of bench. Did you get held up?
Oh, yeah. I forgot that she was supposed to be going home.
Clara, the window.
Look! They're climbing the walls!
Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah, it's gonna come down that chain.
It's just a guy on community support and I'm helping him find his auntie.
I'm not technically lying.
Sounds, kind of active.
Yeah, it doesn't sound great.
Where are you? And are you in trouble?
Yeah, a little bit.
Clara!
Hey! Not much, just some nonsense. Long story.
What story?
That thing probably would be really hard to get out of.
This explains everything. But from a universe with only 2 dimensions. And what long story are you going to tell Danny, huh? Or haven't you made it up yet?
Sorry, what?
Excellent lying, Dr. Oswald.
Well, I thought it was pretty weak myself.
I meant to me. You told me that Danny was okay with you being back on board the TARDIS.
Doctor, you're breaking up a bit. No, really, you are.
Hey! They can't do that! Hey!
Are they painting over the murals?
Our job.
Does it even still count as lying if you're doing it for somebody's own good? Technically, their own good.
It's a memorial.
Council didn't.
What do you think, Clara? How would you feel if you were him?
No, Clara. Talk to me. Talk to me! The murals! Clara, it's the mural! Over there, look! We've found the missing people. They're in the walls.
What do I do?
Act normal. Get everyone out.
Who painted them?
I don't know.
Or did they just appear after people disappeared? Health and safety! The subway is unsafe. Everyone needs to leave right now.
Mrs. Black.
Oh, fuck.
Takes quite a lack of imagination to beat psychic paper.
Do your job.
Clara, stop him!
Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
What are they? They're wearing the dead like camouflage. Get them out of there!
We need to move. Now.
This is a dark episode.
Did they follow us? Because I didn't see them follow us.
Are we really hiding from Killer Graffiti?
Shit, I still can't figure out where I know from it. It's driving me nuts.
This is a vital stage. This little group is currently confused.
Oh, I just remembered.
Pretty soon, a leader is going to emerge.
It's from a Christmas movie.
Leader is you.
I'm on it. Can you watch that area?
You will do no such thing till I get some answers.
I'll tell you who I am. I am the one chance you've got of staying alive.
Well done.
Mm-hmm.
Briggsy, how well do you know this area? Do you know where that door leads?
It's the old Brunswick line.
I used to go down there all the time.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. Painting your filth.
I just hope I can keep them all alive.
Welcome to my world. So what's next, Dr. Clara?
Also, the creepy dark passageway is your way out.
It's true that people with hope tend to run faster, whereas people who think they're doomed.
Dordle, end up dead.
So that's what I sound like.
Yeah.
Do you remember the graffiti from the estate? Footprints, tire tread. I think that is how those creatures saw us. That was them reaching out, attempting to talk. Do they know they're hurting us?
So what? You think this is all one big misunderstanding?
Why don't we ask them?
How?
We need to find a way to communicate.
Why can't the TARDIS just translate?
Even the TARDIS is confused.
Do you really believe that?
No, I really hope that. Make a nice change, wouldn't it?
I like it when we have things that aren't actually like evil or mean.
They're responding. TARDIS translating now. It's a number. 55.
55?
We all have numbers on our jackets. That was the number on Stan's jacket.
They're gloating.
We don't know that. 22. 22.
That's George.
Oh? Does that mean he's next?
Looks like your number's up, George. Now they're threatening.
Maybe. Maybe they're showing us they can read.
Oh, grow up. They're picking targets.
George?
Everyone's out to get you, aren't they?
Clara, be careful.
Why is he spacing out? I already got him. That was so trippy.
Another flat handle. They've stopped chasing us, I think. It feels like they're cornering us. Where's the next exit?
The only other one I can think of is where the old line joins the new, but getting through that door will be quicker.
Clara, I might be able to help with that door.
It's one of mine. Do you like it?
Yeah, not bad.
Okay, well. Nice compliment.
So, what's that then? A D flattener?
We're not calling it a D flattener. See what I called it?
2D is.
No, two-dis. It's called the two-dis.
Oh, God.
Why don't even bother? We'll give it a go then.
I kind of... Oh, well, great.
Long way around it is.
Looking at that, like... Oh, shit.
Clara, I don't know how, but they're doing it again. They're leeching the TARDIS. They've changed frequency. This time it's different.
Listen! They might be close.
Where exactly?
I don't know. He's not sure.
Oh! What's... Is that a hand?
Can you tell your friend?
Next stage. 3D.
Oh, shit. This is so much worse and creepier. This is great.
Doctor, the door. The handle's flattened.
I've pushed it the out.
Anyway, the flat handle keeps reminding me of Who Framed Roger Rabbit. It just looks very, like, Looney Tunes-ish.
Clara, stop. Use it again. It can reverse the process. If it's...
Okay, so now they can't come through?
They can't get through, can they?
Wait.
Oh, great.
They have a new ability. Of course they have. I've come up with a theoretical way to send them back to their own dimension.
Do it!
The TARDIS doesn't have enough dimensional energy to pull it off. Apparently these things can now pump it out as fast as they can steal it.
Again, hey!
Why in the fuck would you do that?
Can we please deal with this later because we need to move?
Doctor, I dropped you down a hole. Where are you?
I don't know.
Well, you didn't. At least not on your own.
Another blow like that, I've had it. I'm on the train lines. There's a train coming.
Yeah, of course there is. Why wouldn't there be?
Teleport. Not enough power. Reroute the heart of the TARDIS through. Not enough power. Not enough power.
Can't you move the TARDIS like Adam's family?
Oh. Yeah, do a little thing. Never thought I'd see anything like this. It's so ridiculous, but I kind of love it. No, let's fix that.
Doctor,
They'd be here if they were coming. Where are they?
we should go.
Oh, no. And there's another train coming.
Oh, shit. Not in service? Are they controlling it? Oh, no, I guess not.
I don't know if you can still hear me out there. The TARDIS is now in siege mode. No way in, no way out.
Fantastic.
But there's not enough power left now to turn it off.
Why the red light?
MI5, we've got a,
Blockage.
Can we ram the blockage?
Oh, you need someone to hold the dead man's handle. Won't run without it.
Can we rig it to drive without that? Send it in with no driver.
Rigsy!
Rixie! What are you doing?
I'm going to ram them. Buy you some time.
You'll die.
Yeah, of course I'll die.
Okay, fine, yeah. And I'll always remember you.
Fine, you're great.
Because I was just going to do this. And I'd really like that headband. And every time I look at it, I'll always remember the hero who died. Come on.
Yeah, let's maybe get off now.
Quite liked that hairband.
Oh, fuck! So that did absolutely nothing. And now we're just way closer to them.
What is it?
I think it's the TARDIS.
Okay.
Doctor, what would you do now? What will I do now? Okay.
Yeah, you're capable, Clara.
The doctor said was that the TARDIS needed energy.
No. What are you doing?
She's excited and he's not.
Leave her. She's lost it.
Let's leave you.
What's this?
Come on, graffiti boy. I've got a commission for you.
What do you need exactly?
She gonna draw something and then use the tudis or whatever he called it to make it real.
You're gonna get us killed.
You want to walk? Walk. You want to stay? Then shush.
Yeah, please. That's so weird and creepy and awesome.
Life support failing.
Oh, great.
I don't know if you'll ever hear this, Clara. I don't even know if you're still alive.
It's alright. For some reason, this lipstick is like flaking everywhere today, and I don't know why, and it's driving me nuts.
And you made a mighty fine doctor.
It's not working. You've killed us all.
So this is going to save us? Energy into the wall?
Not into the wall. Through the wall. Rule number 1 of being the doctor: use your enemy's power against them. They can't restore 3 dimensions to a door that never existed.
Okay. Look at you, Clara.
They charged the TARDIS.
I tried to reach out. And I don't know whether you are here to invade or just replace us. I don't suppose it really matters now. You are monsters! Play, so it seems that I must play mine. The man that stops the monsters. I'm sending you back to your own dimension. Who knows? Some of you may even survive. Remember this. You are not welcome here. I'm the Doctor. And I name you the Boneless.
Good job, Clara.
You look chipper.
Yeah. She just survived.
You okay?
I'm alive.
A lot of people died.
It's like a forest fire, though, isn't it?
Oh, yeah, that.
To save the great trees, not the brushwood.
It wasn't a fire. Those weren't trees. Those were people.
They were community payback scumbags.
Yes, a lot of people died, and maybe the wrong people survived.
Right?
Yeah, but we saved the world, right?
We did.
Okay, so on balance.
Balance.
Yeah, that's how you think, isn't it?
Largely so other people don't have to.
Yeah, well, how was you today? How was the doctor? And apparently, I was quite good at it.
You heard that, did you?
Yeah.
Thanks.
Come here.
Oh, I really liked him.
Admit it, I did well.
Is that PE?
Just say it.
In a meeting?
Why can't you just say I did good?
Talk to Soldier Boy.
Not him. I was the doctor and I was good.
You were an exceptional doctor, Clara. Goodness had nothing to do with it.
Interesting.
Clara.
Oh, shit.
Hi, Clara. I have chosen well.
What now? Okay, so first up, Missy. Hi there. What you up to? What you been doing? My Clara? She chose well? What's Clara been chosen for? What's going on there? I would really love some more information. So I feel like there's been a theme with these past two episodes. With Mummy on the Orient Express or whatever it was called, and this episode here of Clara becoming more like the Doctor. Becoming, I almost want to say like morally corrupt, because she did lie to the woman in the previous episode. And then to get her like into the lab or whatever. And not only lied, but like lied knowing she was going to die. And then in this one, she lied by omission to Danny. She lied to the Doctor about Danny. Technically at the end of the last episode, and that's carrying through until he called her out on it in this one. And then there's the whole thing of like, you were an exceptional doctor. Good had nothing to do with it. Because, yeah, she made some tough choices. She definitely like got in doctor mode. Because even he was like, is this what I sound like? Like, but the thing is, how we ended up actually solving it, you know, it was, what would the Doctor do? And then it was like, no. Well, she said, what would the Doctor do next or something like that? And then she said, oh, what am I going to do next? Like, so she technically brought it back to her. She thought like she would think, and did, you know, what she would do. So it's interesting. Seems like there's a little bit of a struggle here with her where she's definitely changing. And I think it even might worry the Doctor a little bit. Because he was a little bit taken aback at times by her behavior in this. It just really caught him off guard a few times. And you could tell by some of his expressions that he wasn't necessarily like thinking it was a good thing, what she was doing or saying. I almost feel like this is one to definitely go back and rewatch with that specifically in mind. Because I feel like I'd pick up on more than I did even the first time, like if I went into it looking specifically for that. So, Again, he called Danny Soldier Boy or whatever. Maybe he didn't say Soldier Boy. Maybe he said go back to your soldier. And I'm just thinking of Soldier Boy because that's who Jensen Ackles plays. I can't point because this camera is reversed. In The Boys. So Soldier came up again. Has that word been mentioned in every single episode this series so far? I feel like yes, if I had to guess. Even if that word specifically hasn't been mentioned, there has been military personnel. It's been one or the other or both in every episode, I think. Maybe not the first one. I don't know. I don't remember that one super well. I mean, I remember it, but not like well enough to remember if there was specifically any mention of like soldier or military or anything like that. Yeah. But I feel like there might be something in every episode. So Clara ties in with whatever Missy's doing. And I wonder if the personality change in Clara has anything to do with what Missy is up to. I don't know how it would. But Missy seemed pleased here, and this I feel like was definitely the most Clara has not been like herself. She's been the most doctor-like, the most, I don't want to say cold, but the most like calculated and analytical. So I don't know what that means. And I don't know why Missy's happy and thinks she chose well. So I guess I'll find out as we get closer to the end. This is a good episode too. I liked this episode. That one guy, the community service leader guy, he just about ruined this episode for me. He was awful. Which, I mean, I think is the point, especially because they talked about at the end, like maybe the wrong people survived or whatever. But I mean, that's kind of the thing. You can't pick and choose who you're going to save. It's either your goal to save everyone or kind of like a doctor, an actual medical doctor. You know, you take an oath, like you have to do everything you can to save everyone no matter what, like no matter who they are. And it's the same here. So interesting. But yeah, no, good episode, really interesting concept, some really cool visuals in this. I think my favorite was with number 22. I don't remember what his name was. When he was just standing there and then the perspective shifted and you see that he was actually 2D. That was cool. They did a good job with that. They did a good job with everything. Interesting, though, that we went through all this and still don't really have a ton of information on what these beings were doing, why they were doing all this, who they really are. Yeah, we don't really know. Because he just sent them away, so. I did like this one a lot. I'd rewatch this one. One thing I want to mention too is like we've definitely gotten a lot more of Clara doing things on her own, which also kind of goes to her becoming more doctor-ish. Because Kill the Moon, that was obviously part of the problem. Her being on her own, and making that decision on her own. Which that's actually, going back to the previous episode, that's the second time they talked about like making difficult choices or bad choices. Sometimes the only choice you can make is bad, but you still have to make it or something like that. I forget how he worded it, but it was something like that. So there's definitely a lot here also for making choices. That's come up several times this series. I mean, because everything Clara's had to do this whole series has all been about making a choice of some kind. Was she going to accept the new doctor, new version? Was she going to choose a doctor or Danny? Does she choose to tell Danny the truth? Does she choose to continue traveling with a doctor or not? Does she choose to kill the moon? Yeah, it's been about choices for her, this series. Which, I mean, everybody has to make a choice all the time. That's no different, but it's been highlighted, I think, with Clara, especially this series. But yeah, they've had her doing a lot of stuff on her own this series as well, separate from the doctor, because he left her in, well, she was doing everything with, like, I cannot remember the name for the life of me, the three of them in the first episode of this series. She was with them and the doctor was kind of on his own. And then, yeah, I mean, Kill the Moon, obviously, she was separated from the doctor. Again, part of the problem. This one, obviously, she and the doctor were separate. She was kind of on her own. And in the previous episode, she was separate from the doctor for a good chunk of it. I can't remember the other episodes off the top of my head right now. I'm going to go look those up real quick. Into the Dalek, I don't know that she... Yeah, I mean, she had her moments where she was separated from the doctor in that when she was like going into the wall or the panel or whatever. And then Robot of Sherwood, she was separate from the doctor for part of that. And then in Listen, she was separate from the doctor for part of that when she was in the boys' room. Time Heist, they were separated for part of that. And then Caretaker, yeah, they were definitely separated for part of that. I mean, he was trying to keep her out of it. And then, I mean, even the overall storyline of she's living a separate life. She's home more than any other companion besides Rory and Amy at the end. She's kind of doing what Rory and Amy did towards the end where they tried living a normal life and then just occasionally went out with the doctor. So Clara and the doctor being separated, I feel like, is also a running theme in this series. Now, I could be reading into all of this stuff. It doesn't actually mean anything. But these are just things that I'm noticing that keep happening. Recurring events. So, okay. And I don't know what any of this is leading to, and I don't know if any of it even actually means anything. I'm just noticing that we're keeping Clara and the doctor separate a lot of the times. Clara is starting to act more like the doctor. Clara is accepting lying more, which is kind of part of acting more like the doctor. And Clara is maybe not as, also part of this, maybe not as like good as she used to be in terms of, moral compass. Not to say that she's not good as she is. I just see these moments of her doing things that she, I think, would have really fought against in the past. And she's doing them more quickly and accepting them faster. And like she's not fighting them as much. And I don't know that she's feeling as bad. That's not to say she's not fighting it at all. It's not to say she doesn't feel bad at all. It's just, I feel like the intensity level of all of those things has just gone down. So, yeah. I'm really intrigued to see where this is all heading, and I hope the payoff is there. I hope it's not a letdown, because right now I'm really excited to figure out what the hell's going on. So, all right. Well, that's going to wrap up this episode. If you're watching this on Patreon, thank you so much for the support. If you're watching this on YouTube and you want to catch up with those on Patreon who got this episode a very long time ago, you can do so by clicking the link in the description below and heading over there. What's so far ahead over there are the full reactions, not the YouTube versions. The YouTube versions are hopefully going out a week in advance, but I can't promise that as of the time that I'm recording this. The full reactions are in watch-along style. That's what's so far ahead. Now, being in watch-along style means you do need to have your own copy of the episode to watch alongside my video. And that is, of course, for copyright reasons. If you're based in the US or using a streaming service that has the same stream rate as the US, it's pretty much as simple as just hitting play on your copy of the episode when my countdown timer hits 0. If you're based in the UK or you're using a streaming service that has a different stream rate from the US, there are a couple extra steps you need to do in order to keep both of those videos in sync as you're watching them. But don't worry, I have instructions for those steps linked in the description of every single video over on Patreon. Now, there are some extra perks for being a part of Patreon, so if you are interested in what those are, just make sure, again, you read your description, because that will tell you. But if you want to hang out here on YouTube instead, that's totally cool. Just make sure you hit the subscribe and notification button so you don't miss the next episode when it goes out. And hopefully, I will see you in that one.